I believe that I was put on this earth to make a difference in the world. So when I leave here, that this world should be a little better place for me. Hello, my name is Terrence Alton Cox III. Welcome to the real state of Black America. On this show, we view things from a broader sense. We look at things from a different perspective, and sometimes we just rip that Band-Aid off. This show is dedicated to all of the members of the Church of God in Christ all over the world. And I'm speaking to Bishop Sheers and the 12 board members. Church of God in Christ, there's nowhere on earth where you can go and get what you got. You can't go to the Catholic, you can't go to the Baptist, you can't go to the Methodist, you can't go to the Vatican. See, it's that we have in the Church of God in Christ. You can't go anywhere else and get it. We are losing hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars by not understanding what we have in our hand. The Church of God in Christ, we need money. I was born in the Church of God in Christ. My mother is Mother Teresa Cox Blaylock of the Church of God in Christ. 86 years old, still magnificent singer and pianist. I was raised on a B2 Hammond organ, directing choirs all of my youth. Before Gilbert Patterson died, I was the last one on his agenda to meet with him. Bishop W.L. Porter, I learned a great deal about business in the Church of God in Christ. Now, Mr. Marles Flowers out of Memphis, Tennessee, I've learned a great deal about the interworkings of the business of Church of God in Christ. Bishop Sheers, I had one of the biggest technology companies come to me with a business opportunity for you. I had one of the largest merchandising systems come to me for product and merchandising. We are losing millions and millions of dollars by not raising the level of business that we do. The Church of God in Christ is set up like the Christmas tree. It's how the money flows. The money must flow outside to the inside of the tree. There's enough money in the two deals that I'm going to bring you with the technology and the merchandise that the Church of God in Christ will never, ever have to worry about money again. The kind of money that I am bringing to the table will build that college in Mississippi in 36 months, paid for in full. The kind of deals that I'm bringing to the Church of God in Christ, you will be able to build churches paid for in full. There's nowhere that you can go that has that separates us from any other denomination around the world. Marles Flowers always told me, Cox, if they really knew who you were, they will put an office for you in the headquarters of the Church of God in Christ. It's insane that I see all of our churches run down and all you need is money to repair them. It's insane when I look at that beautiful piece of land, that college, and it sits dormant. The world of business out here is totally different. We have something that the world wants. It's a matter of packaging it. It's a matter of putting it into the system that they have that already exists. Nowhere on earth. If you were a Martian and you came to America, you came to this country, and you wanted to put a bottle of that they would have to come see you, Bishop Sheers. To the 12 board members of the Church of God in Christ, it is time to take this to the next level of generating money for the Church of God in Christ. One of the biggest technology companies in the United States have been trying to get a hold of you all. One of the major merchandising and product facilities have been trying to get a hold of you all. Bishop Sheers, I would like to speak with you. I don't want to speak to the second, third, fourth, fifth in charge. Nothing gets done that way. This would be one of your greatest legacies, you understanding business on this level to generate money for the Church of God in Christ. Gilbert Patterson was a very interesting person. We spoke on the phone several different times. I was headed to go see him the day that he got sick. W.L. Porter, when he got sick, I would go by there. He would come down and we would sit in that living room and we would talk business. See, Church of God in Christ is like every other denomination. You have legal problems. The only difference between your legal problem and their legal problem, they have the money. It is insane for that beautiful piece of property to be sitting down south, and all it takes is money. You have the only it of its kind in the Pentecostal world on earth, and we're not maximizing the brand. We're not maximizing the knowledge that you have. There are two parts to any religion. Ask the Vatican. You have the Vatican doing business, and then you have their religion. I'm bringing to you 3 activations. If you follow the map of those activations, in 36 months, you'll be able to pay for that college. When these young pastors need money for a church, you'll do like the Vatican and cut a check. If a pastor calls you and he's in need, he's 6 months behind on his mortgage, cut the check. The product that you have, we're the only ones that have it. We must learn to maximize our position in the space of revenue. This world of technology has changed the world, Bishop Sheers. We need to get on board that technology. Now, remember this, I'm not a preacher, so I'm not going to sit up here and say we need to pray together. You have men that will do that. But what I bring to the table is high-end business.